Okay, and we're starting again. Our new two guests from Mexico.
Or Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. Welcome Dinorah and Carla.
Buenos dias, señoritas. Buenos dias.
Oh, let's start from where are you from, Mexico?
I'm from La Paz,
La Paz.
Baja California.
Okay.
Sur.
Baja California South. Okay, so California Bay South.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so how long have you been in Shenzhen?
I've been here for 7 years, coming, but I used to live here for 5 years, so straight. And then I've just been coming back to visit since I was 10 years old.
So you are on which locations now?
Now I'm in San Diego, California.
San Diego.
Yeah. I moved there when I was 16 for the music. Went to study in this performing arts school and wanted to learn how to read music, all of that.
Are you
But-
doing that now?
No, it didn't end up working out with that school because of the transcripts from here. The whole international, they didn't really understand international transcripts. So they were making me take over classes. They were just making me take academic classes, a lot of them, which I had already taken. So I moved to homeschool so I can travel more here and do more shows. And yeah, I graduated last year in June.
Cool,
Oh,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and how long have you been playing? How long
Music.
have you been
Playing
doing
music?
music? Yeah.
And how you started?
Oh my gosh. It's always been there.
It's always been
That-
there?
Yeah, that question is really hard to answer because I've always loved music. It's always been in my house. My dad is a musician, so there was always music around the house, and it was normal to wake up to the radio on or some CDs playing or something. And yeah, I always thought I could write music when I was like 5 years old. I was telling my mom, it was really funny.
I used to write.
Did you
Yeah.
recognize that she can do that?
Yes.
Yes.
So she had full support from the beginning.
Yes.
That's good. That's really good.
She was born singing like, ah.
Cool.
I would cry a lot. I was a really annoying baby.
Yes.
Okay.
And you were also. I remember that. Yeah.
Probably.
I'm 2 months older than you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I really wanted to play music when I was 10 or 11, something like that, and I wanted to buy a guitar, and my brother wanted to play drums, and our dad take us to the music shop, and the guy who was selling the instruments told to my dad like, don't buy them that instruments, they're not going to play, they're going to play maybe in 1 month or something, 1 month that total, and that was like 15 years ago, so, and we were playing tonight together, so he made
Yes.
he didn't gave the right answer.
Yeah.
Is it good to buy instrument or not?
Yeah. Well, how old was I when I got my first guitar? It was from Toys R Us.
Maybe 5.
Oh.
Yes.
5?
Yeah, from Santa Claus.
Really?
Yeah, I was also 5, but I never started playing.
Yeah, me neither. I was because nobody ever taught me to play
Yeah.
until I moved here when I was like I started playing when I was like 11, 12.
Uh-huh.
But I had classes with like a Chinese teacher. He didn't speak English, so I would just show
So you
up
were
and he would tell
talking
me,
with music.
Yeah, so he would just go like, do this, do this, do this with your fingers. And I went to a few classes, but I just learned some basic notes. And after that, I would just teach myself everything else, you know?
So now you're singing and playing guitar, or just singing?
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
Both.
I try to also put guitar playing into my shows.
That's all acoustic one.
Yeah, because it's hard
so,
to me. But I love just singing because I can focus on it, and I love to dance on stage and have fun.
it's harder to play, you know, and to sing.
Yeah,
It's harder.
It is.
Yeah. That's why he never learned to play guitar. He's just singer.
Didn't want to.
And
I'm lazy.
Oh, you're a singer too?
Yeah.
Wow.
she's going to she's
I'm
going to sing
excited.
tonight.
But we're going to do only covers because just started.
Nice.
Yeah, Mark wants to, you know, like he told us a couple days ago, like, hey, we're going to do covers, but we really need to do like our stuff. And we were like, okay, bro, but we didn't have like one proper gig, you know, like wait.
No,
wait.
we didn't have a practice.
Yeah, we didn't have a practice.
we were practicing at Brew.
You know,
We go to open mic and get up and okay.
That's
you
rehearsal.
know, Yeah, we're rehearsing. Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
tell us where did you record your album? Because I saw on Google that you have the album, and I saw a couple of videos online. They're
Yeah.
really good.
So it was so good here.
Cosmic Vision it's an EP, and I recorded the first two songs, which were Count Your Shoes and Watch the Cricket.
That's the really good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I like-
I wrote those both when I was 16,
Uh-huh.
and I recorded them here actually.
Here?
In the recording studio A8, and thanks to Mark, who showed me that place. And we went there, recorded the songs, and Mark played drums on that. You know, Carlos was on the piano.
Really?
Jeff on the
Oh.
guitar. You guys know Jeff?
I
maybe.
don't know.
He's
I
really
don't
cool. They
know.
play in Ecstasy. And
Okay, well,
Steve
we'll
Jones
check it
also on the guitar, and my dad on bass. And we all just went there,
Really?
recorded those two songs. But it was really hard to communicate with the sound engineer because
Is it he from
Yeah.
Serbia or sound
no,
engineer?
from
No.
China.
Chinese. Completely
Chinese.
Chinese.
And I don't know a lot of how to speak a lot of music words in Chinese terms, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was really hard to tell him what I wanted, and he didn't really understand. So we took all those files back to LA, and I wasn't
to
living
mix?
there yet. Yeah, and we just mixed all that and mastered, and I
It sounds
redid-
really good. Sounds really good. Yeah.
And I re-recorded the vocals there, and the rest of the music we all just recorded in that studio, which is the Green Room in LA with Mark Green.
Uh-huh. Did you ever record something on Spanish?
Yes.
Yes?
It's gonna come out soon.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting, you know. But
I'm
because the
excited.
Spanish is really, it's really nice to hear like
Lyrical
Yeah.
language.
lyric. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
It's
gonna
really
be-
nice. It's really nice
It's
language.
beautiful, and I've actually written a lot in Spanish.
Yeah?
But it hasn't been recorded yet. I have so much music that's not recorded yet,
You
but it
know-
will soon. Everything comes with
That's
time.
good.
She's always writing.
I'm always
Yeah,
ready.
that's good. You know, like in Europe, many people they're not speaking Spanish, but they know something, especially from the
Soap operas.
soap operas and the music. That's my next question. Because in our country, in Europe, in Serbia, maybe 20 years ago, was really famous. Maybe you know better. TV soap opera from Mexico named Cassandra. You know?
I remember, yeah.
You remember?
Esmeralda.
Yeah.
All,
Oh my
all
God.
of them.
You know, like everyone in our country are watching that. It was like maybe
Televisa presenta.
Televisia presenta. Yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
good pronunciation.
Yeah. And you know, like there were like more than 500, 600 episodes, and everyone watching that. And you know, like if you ask in Serbia, like 99% of people are going to say, "Are you habla española?" They're going to say, "Yeah, of course,"
Español.
because the TV
Because
shows.
of TV show.
Yeah, and I just spoke with my friend. She's in Canada, and I told her like story in Barcelona, in Spain. My really good friend, he was watching that TV soap operas also, and he thinks that he's like speaking fluent Spanish. Buena, hello. And we lost in some area of the Barcelona, and we wanted to find some Sagrada de Familia. It's the most popular church there, and there were nobody on the street, you know, like, and we saw one guy, and I told him like, okay, let's ask him for direction, but please don't ask him on Spanish. And he was like, yeah, okay. And he approached to the guy and asked him, perdóname señora, ¿dónde está Sagrada de Familia? And I was like, no. And the guy answered him on Spanish, like, blah, 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 and asked him, okay, where to go? He was like, I don't know. And yeah, that's the thing. Like in Europe, where soap operas popular, really popular. Like Cassandra, that actor, she and a couple of actors and a couple of others were in Serbia. Like, you know, like Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt. You know, like they're coming. Like everybody,
Very
like,
famous.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the story. How we know some words in Spanish. Yeah. So maybe you can be a star in Serbia also. You know, who knows?
Yeah. I want to visit.
If you go
Definitely.
to Europe, yeah, it's a really nice country to visit.
It's cool.
Not to live, but to visit. It's amazing.
Depends.
Depends, yeah, of course. So you are playing here tonight. We are playing together, and have you decided to make that small tour here in
Well,
Shenzhen and everything?
it's been going because I leave soon, but I've been trying to get the most dates that I can in, And I also did some shows in the Philippines. I wanted to get some out of China too.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to also do Hong Kong, but there was no chance this time. Next time.
Yeah.
And just been doing a lot of shows around here. Made a poster with all the dates and stuff.
Yeah, it's
You
looking
planning
really
to-
professional.
You planning to do some tour in USA?
Yeah,
Of
and
course.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Right
also.
now, that's the goal.
That's cool.
That's good.
That's the plan.
Did you had the shows in San Diego?
Yeah, I did 3. I
Three?
did 3 before coming.
Tell me, what's
And-
the music culture, music scene in there, San Diego?
It's a little different because over there there's a lot of artists have just been based there, you know. And when you come here, there's a lot of artists from different parts of the world, which is
yeah.
really cool because you hear a lot of different music
Music
too.
styles,
Which
yeah.
over there it's also a very there's a lot of different people from all over the world. You know,
Yeah, of course.
California.
America is full of
Yeah.
foreigners.
Yeah, but a lot of the musicians that I've met there with the few open mics that there are in that area, San
Yeah.
Diego, they're younger.
Younger.
So here you find a lot of like more variety in age, and over there a lot of them are like either my age or under their 25. From what I've seen. So
Do you find there? Did you find there musicians or how you the
Yeah.
band in San Diego?
Yeah.
I see like here you have like some crew and you know some guys for a long time, but in America it's different or
yeah, when I first got there, I was just really focused on school. But I started going to this place called Lestats, and it's a music venue, coffee shop, and you just
great.
go and you just play open mic. And I met a lot of different musicians there, and they started inviting me. There's a different open mic over here. There's a different open mic, and I went to Trilogy in La Jolla and these other places, Public Square Coffee, and they're really cool. And I met a lot of different musicians there who now play with me, and it's really cool. It's a learning experience every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
For which artist would you say that most influenced your style, your
That's a
type?
hard question.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Because it's really hard because I listen to so much music. Growing up, my dad was always playing everything, like Latin rock, a lot of, I don't know, like just rock, like American rock, you know, like Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, like a whole bunch of stuff. And jazz, smooth jazz on the radio. And then with my friends, I listen to a lot of electronic music here. I started going clubbing when I was 13. So right here actually. Yeah, right here. It's closed now. I hope they open soon. I miss it.
Chinese
But
way.
the
So
Chinese way.
what's the popular music
And
like electronic music here in China?
electronic music? I don't know.
Which genre?
I have no idea. They always play different stuff.
Different stuff?
And the DJs, they mix up their own stuff too, and
It's like popular songs
it's
or
really cool. I don't know. You know, I'm really like, for me, a lot of people think it's crazy that they think I'm a musician, and it's like you have no music on my. I have no music downloaded on my phone.
Oh.
Like you go to my Apple, I have nothing. You know, because I listen to the radio. Like I like Pandora.com. It's the only thing I'm subscribed to, and I just listen to a lot of different stations every day. So it depends on how I feel. Like today, I feel like rock. Today, I feel like I want to dance a little electronic. Today, I feel reggae. Today, I feel this. You know. So I'm always listening to different genres, and I listen to the radio mostly. So for example, I would put reggae music or traditional Arabic music. I love this. Right now, I'm listening to a lot of that station.
Voice is really nice in that traditional Arabic.
Yeah.
And it's good for
So beautiful.
sampling something. it's good, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
popular in the last couple of years
Love it.
because it,
Yeah.
it has good both melody and rhythm. It's different.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the way that they sing, it's like it's
Like
takes you on
chanting.
on a roller
Yeah,
coaster.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
What's the last concert that you visited?
The last concert I went to was Lauryn Hill. I went to Lauryn Hill.
Cool, cool, cool.
She's one of my idols too.
She was on next
And-
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Lauryn Hill. Yeah.
Ah, Lauren Hill, yeah.
And I went to see her when I was 17, but I couldn't get in actually. It's secret. I had
Public
to be-
secret now, maybe.
It was in the House of Blues in San Diego, and my
Uh-huh.
friend was like, "Oh, Lauryn Hill's gonna be there. You wanna go? But you have to be 18." And I was like, "Oh no." So she got me a fake ID.
Oh,
And
That's
I was,
also-
We
I
won't
was-
tell anyone.
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone. No.
you won't tell anyone.
Yeah, and I was 18 for the night, and I waited 3 hours. She was late to her concert, Lauryn Hill.
Oh my
But I would have waited 5 hours.
Yeah,
I love Lauryn Hill. She's awesome.
she's having great voice. Yeah,
She's so dope.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. Like maybe a couple of songs,
Yeah.
but yeah, she was in our
Yeah.
country a couple of years ago.
You could probably play on Exit Festival.
Really?
Yeah, I think you have.
Lauryn Hill played it?
Just
Yeah,
add,
she
No.
played.
just add him on WeChat. He was working for Exit Festival.
So we'll
He was playing.
We'll
we'll
talk.
see
Let's
something.
talk.
He was playing like last.
Yeah,
Last year, yeah.
Last year we played.
That's so
It's
cool.
really, really,
You
really
already
good
have an
festival.
album, so
And more
have a lot
coming.
of-
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's really.
you should do something.
You know,
that.
like it's totally.
like European tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the summer, you do only festivals.
That'll be so fun.
That would be
Wow.
cool.
It's totally that festival in Serbia. It's totally different because it's on.
It's the only festival that's on night.
He was working.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the festivals in Europe are during the day, and this one main acts are during the night.
That's
It
so
starts
cool.
around
I like
6
that.
or 7 p.m.
Until
and
7 in the
lasts
morning.
till 7 in the morning
Wow.
for
Sometimes
4
more.
or 5 days. So
And it's on
it's
castle,
insane.
you know, like.
Yeah, wow.
Old fortress.
And
Yeah, of
what
course.
places do you go to in this festival?
You
have-
have
Or where is it based in?
in Novi Sad.
Novi Sad, it's
Novi
the
Sad.
second largest city in Serbia, like
Serbia.
Belgrade and Novi
Wow,
Sad.
that's so cool.
It's,
It's something else really, because you have so different genres. You have like at least 20 stages. World
yeah, at
music,
least.
Wow.
Electronic music,
rock, metal, jazz,
Reggae.
everything.
That's very
So,
diverse. I love
yeah,
it.
you
That's so cool.
sometimes you don't know where to go first, so you check out one gig for half an hour and run to another just to see, because really they work for how long?
From
15,
2000.
15
Yeah,
years,
from 99. Yeah.
something like that. But officially, I think it was 15 years last year. I can't remember, to be honest.
That's
And
why they
they have
fired him.
Yeah, they have like 200,000 to 300,000 visitors per
Wow.
year. So it's a good festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yep. Google it.
Can you tell us something more about Mexico? Because it's, for us in Europe, it's really interesting, you know, and we watch so many TV shows, movies, and we know like,
We personally want to
Yeah, we want
come
to visit, yeah, of
visit
course.
it.
So beautiful.
maybe for the beaches, maybe for the parties, maybe for the
History.
history.
History. I
Yeah.
really,
There's
yeah.
lots of places.
I really want to go. I went when I was really young, but I want to go back to Cancun.
Cancun.
If you really want to party in the beach, I feel like that's
That's
a
the-
nice, good place.
Did you
And
visit Mexico City?
She's from Guadalajara. my mom.
Aha, Guadalajara.
So Jalisco,
One of the biggest cities
Yeah.
in
Yes.
Mexico.
it's beautiful. From what I remember, I went when I was really young, but it's beautiful.
It's actually the land of the tequila and mariachis.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, so you want
cool.
history on that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's really fun too.
So the music is in your blood, definitely,
Wait,
on both sides.
What about that TV show Narcos that we are watching? They are going to
No.
film now in Mexico.
Oh, is that good?
Oh,
It's-
one of the best TV
I
shows.
didn't hear about it.
It's really good one.
Good show. good
They
show.
wanted to shoot the fourth season, I think, in Mexico because there was some big narco cartel, and they shot that guy who was searching for the area where to film that. They shot him in some jungle or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I think that they're going to record the fourth season in Mexico.
Wow.
It's really good TV show. And tell us one interesting thing, because you know when we're in Serbia, when we read the news and everything on every CNN and everything like that thing with America and Mexico, the border and everything, are the all Mexican wants to go to live in USA or and why?
really.
Not really.
Not
Well,
really.
I mean, it's you know, the very known fact about not fact the very known thing about the U.S. that a lot of people think, you know, it's like freedom in America, you know. And,
Yeah, but it's
and let's
less
go
and
there. There's
less.
so much jobs, but it's the popular what's popular known, you know. Because the world is so big. It's not just America, you know. Like here we are living in China,
Yeah.
and
I
there's
was
so
telling
much
to
to
him,
do.
this
There's so much
is
to work for.
Yeah.
more like America
And-
from 30, 40 years
Yeah,
ago
that's
than
true.
America
Yeah,
itself.
but a lot of people in Mexico, you know, some of them get confused with the fact that America is this great thing and it's close, so we can just
Yeah.
go, you know, and yeah, and I think once they get there, that you know, obviously things happen a different way. But yeah, I'm just saying the world is so big. It's not just America. You know, every country is great in their own way, and the world is so big.
It's
And
big.
I feel like right now we are really lucky to have technology and to be able to learn about so much and to read up about all these countries and cultures and languages, and we can learn so much. And I mean, you know, a lot of people don't have that, but
Can you
most of
imagine
us do.
just 30 or 40 years ago, like you didn't have the Google and you didn't have that thing, and it's really hard, you know, like if you want to go to China or somewhere, you need to find
Someone who
someone
already
who's
went
there,
to
something like that. And now you
Now
can
it's-
just
By the book
type,
and read.
yeah,
now,
or
now
something
it's
like
really
that.
easy.
Yes.
So
it's
now
easy.
you can someone from Serbia can watch us
Yeah.
on YouTube or just Google.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So trippy. Wow.
Yeah, and I cannot imagine what's going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years.
Yeah.
VR.
We are going to
Yeah.
sit in our home and I want to
Talk
visit
with each other.
Cancun. Like just put the VR and we're in Cancun.
Yeah, but
That's going to be the next big thing, I think.
I hope
probably.
not. I hope not.
No,
I like it. I like
World
it this
is
way.
moving too fast, you know, like
It's
Yeah.
probably going to be,
Really
but,
great,
No,
so you
it's,
can go
like,
directly to the
What would be?
places.
yeah, just
yeah.
if you want to go somewhere, just put that and if you like it, okay, I'll book and I will go there. Why not?
Yeah. Like, what would be your superpower if you could have one?
Oh, we're talking
Oh.
about that. We're talking
No, no,
about
no,
that.
no,
Yeah,
no,
no, it's really
impossible.
no. One, I told him I want to fly. I will fly.
Come on. Everybody says that.
Yeah?
no.
Okay, but flying would be cool.
Yeah, why not? You know, like today you can be here, tomorrow you can be here. I don't know,
I
in
want-
Cambodia.
I want to teleport
Yeah,
Teleport.
that's valid, but
and clone myself.
I'm
But they
selfish.
can come back.
I would have to say.
They can come back and they could all be nice.
No, I'm
Like,
too selfish. I would have to say immortality. Really.
Immortality.
Immortality.
Wow.
Why? Because
But
just
not even you can kill yourself.
Of
Like
course.
immortality. Like you can
Yeah.
never die. Oh,
Never.
Wow.
Selfish. Selfish. Selfish
Wow.
bastard.
We can maybe record a TV show here in China, like superheroes, Chinese
No.
superheroes.
There's too many of that already.
Yeah, like
Do you know you have now in
when I
in
was young.
cinemas you have Chinese Avengers.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
No way.
When I was
Yeah.
young, I really wanted to be when I grow up to be a Batman. You know, like that was my dream, and maybe
Your
still
brother
is.
still
It
wa-
still
still
is,
wants.
You know?
Oh
I
my
want to be a
God.
Batman. You know.
I wanted to be a mermaid and a witch.
Yes,
Yeah.
you used
So,
to say, Mommy,
mermaid witch."
I can breathe under the water.
Yeah,
Because I would have dreams about it.
Really?
Because I dream every day. And sometimes I even dream things before they happen.
Oh.
But when I was
Clairvoyance.
younger, I would have dreams that I would
Yeah.
breathe underwater, and I would actually think they were real.
Did you try that?
I did, and I would just go like, not a mermaid.
No,
Not
yeah.
today.
I don't know. Maybe you can learn that also. You know, my friend from Serbia, he's doing like that diving, and he can stay
Breath
like
diving, yeah.
5 or 4, maybe more, 6 minutes under the water.
Wow.
Yeah, that was when I heard that first time. What?
I can do 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
can do
so
2 minutes only if they kill me. You know, something like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard.
this helps.
Yeah.
No.
Shit.
These are reds. You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
These are not mine. Chinese guy forgot you. Hey,
That's important.
thank you.
Please take it back.
Yeah, sorry, mom. Yeah, and I wanted to quit smoking, and I succeeded like more than I was not smoking like 10 days, 10,
Yeah.
2 weeks, and I saw that I can quit, and I smoke again. You know, like when I decide again to
Yeah,
quit
right.
smoking, I will do that.
For
I have-
another week.
I love my friends, and you know, and I've had some of them that have had problems. Like one of my friends had lung cancer because of
Really?
smoking. Yeah, and thank God, like he's okay now. He's okay, but you know that's crazy stuff, and
it's
he didn't
nasty
expect
habit.
that. But he's been smoking since he was 11, so you know.
I
But
started
always be
when I was
careful. Just try your best to
your
be
age.
healthy. Yeah.
something like when I was 18, 19, and yeah, it's a bad habit. But I think that this thing is like drugs, you know, like
No, like it is
Of
drugs.
course.
it's drugs,
Of
you know,
course.
like
Anything in excess is a drug. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
so. Yeah, that's
Good
the thing.
reasoning.
Anything in moderation, you know, gotta be chill.
Yeah,
Gotta be chill.
that's true.
Yeah, and here cigars are cheaper
Yeah.
than in Europe, and you know, like everyone is smoking here. Like every Chinese is
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah, they usually
Yeah.
first thing they do, they
Offer
offer
you
you a cigar.
cigars.
Yeah.
No. No, take it.
But I know that the Chinese cigarettes are not good.
Yep.
So you can buy the.
They're fake?
The same. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I told him like a couple days ago, like these are
Yeah.
fake Marlboro, you know.
You can go to buy in 7-Eleven.
What is
I
that?
know because
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
buy
it's
there
not-
and
But
it's different.
what is a fake Marlboro? Like, how do they
The-
do that?
How did they do it in China? You ask how they
How they
fake something.
anything.
No, no,
You
no.
think that how they fake something in
But
China?
I mean, how do you make a fake cancer? You like, or like real cancer? Like, what is that?
No.
No. Just-
Both are cancerous, but
But
it
what is
means
the difference?
Flavor.
The flavor. You know, they can copy me and you here and make you in a couple of days in China, and you're asking how they copy
That one
cigars.
tastes different.
Yeah. They, you know, like WeChat. Every time when I'm speaking with somebody on WeChat and something in a couple of minutes is not working good, I will say like, here in China they can make everything, but nothing to be like really good. You know, like everything is having some little issues and some problems. So yeah, but
They tend to think, oh, it's good enough. They don't like to, ooh, let's make it better. No, it's good enough. It's good enough. So they tend to get satisfied with less.
and it's
But
cheaper.
again, who are we to?
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we came here, so
We got here.
we can't complain.
No,
really.
I love China.
Yes,
I love it.
really.
This is a really beautiful place to live. You can have
It's
everything.
nice,
So
yeah.
far, we're
So much
still young
culture.
here.
Yeah.
We're still in the flirting phase.
Yeah.
So we'll see it in a couple of months.
For me, you know, like one day it's like, oh my god, everything is great. Second day is like, I hate these Chinese people, you know, like I hate them because it's sometimes really hard to do something. And one of the most things that I don't like here are that thing that they're doing on the streets, you know, they're
Oh,
something like that is like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's not
No.
cool.
When
but
I
I have a reason.
they have a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Do that.
know.
Actually, I don't know what it is.
To be honest, like I was speaking with some guy from Hong Kong for the New Year's Eve, and he told me like, I don't like Shenzhen, I don't like Chinese, blah blah blah. I asked him why, because they're not, their behavior and their culture here is like it's not good and it's not normal, and he told me like,
It's not normal.
you know, like it's not normal. Maybe it's here normal, but
Yeah.
in every other part of the world, I don't think it's some kind of things are normal. And he told me like many people here in Shenzhen are from some small cities in central China, and their culture and everything is like much more, you know, like 30, 40 years behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's why like
Yeah, like I was going to the school here for my freshman and sophomore year called Recognize, which
Yeah.
my principal is one of my friends right now. Her name's Miss Kate Rowan.
okay.
And
Shout out.
shout
Yeah.
out, love you. But yeah, we went to this trip to the Chinese villages, which was it in Guangzhou? Where was it?
Guangzhou.
Yeah, Guangzhou. And it was crazy because we went to the farms to help them out. So we were like farming with them and taking out just helping them out in the farm.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because they've never seen a foreigner before, like a person that just was not, and they were just alien, like wow, alien.
Yeah.
And they didn't have like technology, the ones that we have are here, that are so easy, like cameras, like all this stuff. And it was just crazy to just like go there.
So
and,
close
and
and
they
yet
So close, so
like
far.
And we were just like
ages
picking
apart.
fruit. We were like picking fruit with them, and it was just so fun. Like they're just so nice, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But it's just a different culture.
Different culture, yeah.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
think that some of the people here in Shenzhen never saw like foreigners. When
Yeah.
every time in Lohu, when I walking down the streets and everything, they're like, because like, what? Yeah, but
And they
they
want
still-
to take pictures with
yes,
you.
still.
And, yeah.
I didn't think it is still like that. I thought,
yeah, because Shenzhen is
It's-
like new city and everything. Yeah,
yeah, and it's actually capital of technology of the world at the moment. I thought
Yes.
they got used to foreigners. They're trading with them, but actually they're trading with foreigners only
online.
online.
Yeah,
And
I know a lot of my friends in San Diego who order stuff from
Yes,
Shenzhen.
yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, which is
It's-
crazy.
Yeah,
but they still don't have that personal contacts, and they are still like, ooh, foreigner.
come on. Yeah. You know, like in Matrix, you like picturing. Yeah, but
It's fun.
There, like I think that 90%
Aw.
here in Shenzhen are from Xianan. What's the name of the city?
Xinan.
Xianan.
Xi'an?
Xi'an. Yeah, like
Yeah.
90% of people are from that.
I went there.
Yeah.
So beautiful. I
Really?
went with my friends when we were in what was it, 7th grade? 7th grade. I was going to QSI International School, and I was the most excited because we went to go see the Terracotta Warriors, and I was running around like, oh my god, this is so cool because I love history, and all my friends were like, Dinorah, you're so weird. They're just like stuff in sand, you know. I was like, no, this has been here forever. Oh my gosh, take a picture.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
And how about
Why
the
are
historic?
they doing this?
I don't know.
Huh?
It's,
Why?
It's like it's like duck face.
Yeah, you know what's duck face?
I thought it was a kissy face.
No, you
No,
know what's
it-
duck face?
Yeah, of course.
No, duck face is like.
Actually, that.
Yeah. You know, like every time when we're picturing something, like.
What is that? That's
yeah,
the-
and we're doing also that, and I asked my friend, like, why are they doing that here? I don't know.
Why are you
like
doing
it.
the same?
yeah, just do that. I know.
I'll do my friends like this. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Of
we
course.
can do that here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And how about the historic places of Mexico? Have you been?
Dark?
Historic places.
Oh, historic places? Not really.
No,
I
she
haven't
was
had the
very young.
opportunity to.
She was
No.
very young when we lived in Mexico.
I think-
That's one of the reasons why I
Yeah.
want to go there.
Oh my gosh, I think I visited more
Wow,
of Europe
yeah.
than I have of Mexico.
Yeah.
And Asia.
Yeah.
But
For
I
us, we
think
want to
it-
go to
Tell me.
Mexico, to
Yeah.
Chile, Peru.
That's-
Peru and
It's-
everything.
That's
It's
a lot.
planned for
A
maybe
lot of
next
things
year.
to do there.
He wants to go in the jungles.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god,
Be
me
careful.
too. I love
no,
the
no, no.
jungle. Yes.
He
Yes.
has some plan.
No, I have a nasty plan. To try some
Just
Is
be
it
careful
historic
with
brew.
the anaconda,
No,
you know?
some historic brew from a wine
Wow.
with some
In Twitter,
how they
Honda.
call them cat people tribe, something like that. It's somewhere in the Amazon on the Peru
Ayahuasca.
side. Ayahuasca. Yeah, that's the plan,
I
but
see.
maybe in
We
a couple
were
of years.
reading a lot, you know, about that countries, and so some pictures and everything. It's the nature is
Yeah.
amazing, you know.
It's like nowhere in the world, and it's too bad that it's shrinking. They're making more and more fields and cutting more and more forests, and it,
And that's
it
happening
takes
here
its toll.
too.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like we always go to the rooftops, me and my friends, and we were looking down at this place where we live, this peninsula. There used to be this huge park, this huge grass area, and now you look over, and all that area, it's all the workers' homes now.
Uh-huh.
There's no more park,
Yeah.
and it's happening all the time. It was just so crazy to see it. Like,
It's going to happen more and more. I
We're
think.
parasites.
no.
Yes, we are, but
You know,
okay.
like
Who knows?
in Beijing, like that parks and trees and everything, you cannot see that. You know, it's really hard. There are a couple of big parks, but when we got here, like I was living.
Yeah, it was like, whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
this is different.
Yeah, totally
Okay,
different.
This is
it's
a
green.
special zone.
It's
Yeah.
actually green.
Yeah.
Special zone.
I was living in
Danger zone.
Miami. I was living in Miami like 5 months, 6 months, and when I got here, like I saw like trees and oh my god, it's looking like Miami,
They
Chinese
say,
Miami,
They say this is the Chinese
Chinese Miami.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never been to Miami.
Hey, there are a lot of Mexicans there, so don't go there.
It's not Mexicans. It's like a lot
No,
of
Cubans,
a lot of
Cubans,
Cubans.
Cubans.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes, California is full of Mexicans.
Yes.
My grandma used to live there.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tati.
You know-
Tati, I love you.
You know, like in Miami, it's really hard to see like regional American, you know, on street. You know, like everybody else are in that what's the name? South Beach, yeah, South Beach, the most popular thing. It's nothing special.
Okay.
Believe me, nothing special.
I have to go see it myself.
Of course. If you don't try, you'll never know. So, of course. If I film this, the whole thing, this is going to be awesome. If
Yeah,
not,
it's
we're
going
carrying
to
the
be
second
the record.
camera. And I don't know if I have so much space on my phone, but it's going to be good.
We have a backup.
Backup. You know, like on this video, it's going to be just my head.
I saw you look earlier. That's gonna be
Yeah, I
funny.
tried, you know, like just to move a little bit. Yeah. So tonight we are going to have a show, and we are your guests.
And I'm yours. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see you guys.
Oh,
Thank
you.
you. Also, we
I
saw
hope
your
I
things
learn
on YouTube,
lyrics.
so yeah, she will learn something until this
Yeah, I
night.
have a couple of hours to
To
learn
learn.
the lyrics. Okay.
It's okay. I
Yeah.
feel you. Let's have it a lot. You got it. You got
You need to
this.
do that. You need to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why I brought these headphones. But okay. If not, we always have the phone.
Yeah.
So we'll
You can
we'll do
read the
something.
lyrics. Girls,
And just to remind everybody, on Sunday, secret spots, beach party,
Yes.
big show.
Get a ticket. I have the poster on my Instagram, Dinorah Zamora. So you can find it there, and you can QR scan for a ticket, and it'll get you a free drink and a ride there and back. It'll be really fun. I'm excited.
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you
our
for-
guests.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for being here.
Oh.
You guys are really
Also,
fun.
thank you. You also.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya. 30 minutes and more.
No.